Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. This is Little Big Workshop. That's right, with the evil DLC. We are super duper evil. So evil, in fact, that we have started destroying, mom and pop family businesses. We're in the process of destroying Charlie France. We're in the process of destroying Johnny's Tools and Sons and Crazy Steve's Emporium. And certainly, I think that the value of our workshop is going to be far outclassing any of these establishments' net worth over the course of the next wee while. What do we want to do? What do we want to do in our factory to ensure that we are up to scratch? Well, at the moment, we're just assembling toy food. I mean, it's not super exciting, but you know, there's a good bit of money to be made. There is definitely a good bit of money to be made. We should probably try and deliver as many of these bits of toy food before the market changes altogether too much. Also, square tables. Square tables are going to increase in price dramatically, and it looks like there is no competition for the goods now. So why don't we see if we can try and zone or at least build out a brand new table. The reason that I suggest a table, actually, ooh, that's going to be a little bit pricey. What's the difference in costs there? Okay, so there is a bit of a difference. There is a bit of a difference here. So we can't use the bright wood, which is unfortunately a little bit cheaper than this dark wood here. So yeah, that's a little bit less than ideal, but hey ho. Anyway, the good thing about using a square table. Actually, hold up. Let me do that. So that at least means that we can use slightly less material, because it takes less material to make the legs than it does take to make the tabletop. It means that we at least have the opportunity to finally use all of our brand new fancy equipment, which I'm very, very, very much looking forward to doing. And it's actually quite a simple process to assemble a table. 2 straight cuts, a bendy cut, some gluey bits, and some assembly. So yeah, you know what, let's queue up, not 50, that's far too many. Let's queue up 30 tables. How much is that going to cost me? 1,400 bucks in materials? I mean, that just seems like a little bit overkill. Let's go for 10. That seems absolutely fair enough. We are going to continue to sabotage, I do indeed hope, across the course of this episode. So very much looking forward to doing that. We are, of course, barreling towards a couple of brand new levels. We probably want to hold on to our research points. Oh, we've got 4 evil points. How did I get 4 evil points? Specialized decorations. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Let's check that out in just a second. We've got 4 research points, but I'm going to hold on to them for now, just in case we want to pick up any of these bits and bobs. The premium materials and the eco-friendly materials would be pretty darn good. Anyway, let's check out decorations. What do we got here? We've got green goop, propaganda tower, a piranha tank, a purring cat on pillow, and that actually is a multiplicative boost, and it's got a very, very small footprint, so that gives us plus or times 1.5 to the decorations in a specific room. And same with the computer mainframe. How big is the piranha tank? Because that's honestly, that's a lot of happiness. This plant has only given us 20 or something. I think we're going to move... To be honest, we should just box some of these up. Yeah, let's box that up. Box that one up, and then let's see if we can try and get ourselves a piranha tank in here as soon as that is all sorted. As soon as this is all boxed up and moved away. Might have to disassemble that as well to actually get through here, but that's okay. We should also see if we can try and increase our employee limit as well, because at the moment, we are stuck on 10 employees only. Not to say that we would actually want to get more than 10 employees, but it certainly feels like we're going to need to do that at some point. Excuse me, can I get this boxed up? Thank you. Thank you. And then we'll build this as soon as we possibly can. Okay. Good stuff. So let's get let's get all of the equipment moved here, please, and then let's just do as much sawing as we possibly can in as quick a fashion as possible. There we go. So there should be a very short distance here between dropping bits off and collecting them from the stockpile. But yeah, people seem to be running out of energy very, very quickly, which is just not good. Okay, let's buy this. Let's get it bought, and that should give us, yeah, that should give us loads and loads and loads of happiness. We should have plenty of happiness in this room. And in fact, to be honest, we probably want to get all of our different decorations upgraded to properly sufficient levels. Okay, let's also throw down a motivator over here, given that this is our primary area of work. There we go. Good stuff. Keep working, keep working, keep working. Excellent. That's exactly what we like to see. Okay, yeah, we still need to increase our worker cap. It really is very, very important. Also, we need to do some more sabotaging. We absolutely categorically need to get some additional gnomes. And actually, to be honest, some additional everything. Like we need a lot of stuff. New product, let's get some ducks. Let's you know, get 40 ducks, sure, and then we'll get however many of these. We'll get 20. We'll get 20 plants here. It's going to cost us a little bit of materials, and to be honest, more importantly than materials, it's going to cost us storage space, which is probably the main thing. But at least it means that we can hopefully have a few more sabotage operations in progress at the same time, because decreasing the value of my opponent's holdings, very, very important, as it turns out. Super duper duper important. Okay, is there anything else that we can do in terms of break room aesthetics? I don't think there is. Actually, tell a lie. There is a table that we could get here. There is a foosball table that we could throw down, which I actually may do. But I kind of want to expand the break room a little bit. Yeah, let's go for a little bit of a remodel, shall we? And speaking of, we need to redraw. We need to redraw this area. Yeah, that's kind of perfect, actually. And we will queue this up to be bulldozed. Excellent. Can I just order that right now? No, because this section isn't going to respond well to having a little extension. Okay, maybe for that reason we just extend the whole thing out. And then try and bulldoze this. Yeah, okay, let's order that. 1,600 bucks. It's gonna give the break room a really funky vibe, and I don't actually like the shape of it, but it is what it is. Okay, let's deliver as many bits of toy food as we possibly can. Something that you will note, by the way, is that now our table manufacturing process seems to be going very, very swiftly. This woodworking room is looking really, really good. It's really, really coming together, and I hope that a lot of our woodworking operations are now going to be super duper quick. We would probably do well. Let's box you up and get you moved out of here, please. Also, this storage zone. Let's get this sold. Yeah, this storage zone needs to be, the priority needs to be changed. So I think that it needs to be priority 1 in order for us to move bits and bobs out of here. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit better. We move that to priority 1. Is that where we store all of our stuff? Let's leave that on priority 3. We just need to tweak the priorities until we basically have people moving stuff from here to other storage rooms, or other storage spaces around the entirety of the shop. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But to be fair, the problem is in part that we've got that we've got the hauler, and the hauler is probably significantly more overworked than he probably should be. Put this as priority 5. Maybe that'll make a difference. Let me just figure out how the priorities actually work. But yeah, I still think that the problem is that we just don't have enough haulers. That is the real problem. That is the real takeaway here. That is the real takeaway more than anything else, is that we just need more people moving things around. Okay. But this looks good, though. This looks good. The woodworking room, as I've already said, looks really, really good. Okay, I want to ideally hold on to these tables for a good long time, if I can. If I can. We're going to try and hold on to them for as long as we possibly can. There is no downside. There is no downside to just holding on to these tables, apart from the fact that it's gonna occupy a fairly significant amount of space. But, you know, that's something that we're going to have to just deal with, I think. Okay, let's grab a foosball table. Let's get that ordered so that we can have maximum, well, not technically maximum, but close to maximum breakpoint recovery here. There we go. So it's going to be a little bit spaced out, but that's fine. Okay, so we'll get everything moved out a little bit, and hopefully that means that we're able to recover breakpoints just that ever so slightly faster. But at the end of the day, if that doesn't end up transpiring, then that is completely fine. Okay. I think we're going to have to wait until the market refresh before we're able to tell if our competitors have been truly foiled. Also, I want to do some more special challenges. Yeah, do better. In other words, do better. Okay, I'll try and do better. I'm working on it. Okay, let's destroy this capability. Let's immediately get that delivered. Let's also see if we can try and accept Bladh's super secret mission here. The gnome catcher. I mean, the timer is about to run out, to be honest. The timer is about to run out. Do I just go for it? I think I just go for it, to be honest. I think I just go for it. We've got everything with the exception of a sewing station. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I think that this is probably fine. Okay. Foundry, yep, foundry there. Simple detailing, unfortunately, is going to have to be done with woodworking workshops. Evil assembly, we've already got the evil assembly there. Lathe, we do have a lathe as well. The sewing machine needs to be purchased. There we go. Let's get that ordered. And if we go back into planning, we can get that linked up there. 21, it's a challenge. It's going to be a challenge. But that's okay. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Okay. Let's move the gnome catcher immediately to the top of the priority queue here. Immediately to the top of the priority queue. And we will see if we're able to get that all sorted swiftly. I do indeed hope. Okay. Are we getting our resource delivery here? That's our sewing machine coming through, so it's probably the truck after this one that we're going to get our resource delivery. Tables, by the way, tables are looking good. We're looking really good on the table fronts. Get this moved to here. Let's get this shortened a little bit. That's fine. Cactus. Move that into the corner. Move that into the corner. Yeah, fine. Okay. Let's see exactly what happens. There's going to be a lot of materials in here. We are behind schedule, but that's okay. Let's move these up in priority a little bit. I think that this is moving them up in priority. I think priority number 1 is the most important. So presumably this is priority number 1 then. We move stuff from here. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's not necessarily a super big deal. We'll see what the heck happens. So is the detailing work happening on the woodworking stations now? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Is there maybe the opportunity for us to expand our export zone a little bit? Yes, but also no. Tables are notoriously difficult to stack, unfortunately. So we may have to think about an extension, or indeed a remodeling. Yeah, let's expand this out here, shall we? Let's just expand this all the way up there. Nice. And we'll go for a little bit of bulldozing here. Good stuff. Go for a little bit of an order. And we'll get the remodeling crew in immediately to hopefully expand the area that we can use to store our outputs. Very, very important indeed. Okay, we are ahead of time on the gnome catcher assembly program, which is very, very good indeed. Are we making any progress towards perhaps derailing our competitors a little bit more? What if I stick some haunted gnomes on this guy here? Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. Truck is en route, and let's get some nefarious devices delivered for nefarious ends. Very, very, very excited about that. Also, something else that we need to consider, we're going to need to consider expanding our territory at some point, which is very, very interesting indeed. Now, the interesting thing about this environment is that it's actually interactable. There we go. It doesn't look like this environment is as interactable as the base Little Big Workshop environments. I'm clicking all of this stuff, as you can see. I think this does... Nice. Okay, so there is definitely some interactiveness, but it's, I don't think it's actually as interactable as the base game, which is a bit disappointing, because I enjoyed interacting with the environment. Oh, look, where's this truck going? We'll follow you all the way around. You're just driving all the way around, and you phase into the machine. All right, that's a little bit disappointing. Kind of expected a little bit better. Well, at least we got some music. At least we got some vibes, something to vibe out to. All right, gnome catcher program. We're ahead of the curve. We're ahead of the freaking curve, which is great. Yeah, we need to reorganize this entire room, and also the glue station. I want to get the glue station moved into the woodworking area. I mean, you only really need to glue woodworking products, so it's probably gonna be fine. Move this shelf. Move it over there. Excellent. Poor Hauler probably has to do most of this work himself, which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. And then expand that there. All right. So will this high priority zone mean that things are moved to the zone, or are they moved from the zone first? That's what I really want to know. Okay, what did we get? I got an achievement. Thank you. Stop that. All right, we're getting a call. Well done, apprentice. I see you've managed to beat your first opponents and grown your fledgling little workshop much larger now. Perhaps it is time I shared some of my more sinister tricks so we can speed up your progress even further. I'll come back to you if I need something from you, or when you've beaten your next 3 rivals. Cool. Advancement achieved. You now have access to the medium market. Plenty of new upgrades available, and research available. Recruit spies to reveal your competitors' weaknesses, and we get some R&D and evil points. Very, very, very cool indeed. I like that a lot. So that means that we've got access to the second tier of R&D, and also the evil R&D, which I'm probably more interested in, to be honest. What do we got here? Advanced assembling unlocks the assembly specialist and their machinery, plastic specialist and their machinery, wood specialists and their machinery. Expand the max amount of employed workers to 20. I mean, I'll take that. I need to take that. Premium wood. I like the idea of premium wood, but I don't think that that's necessarily a game changer. Let's get wood specialists and their machinery. So what do we get with machinery for wood specialists? We've got an advanced milling machine, and we've got an advanced table saw. Okay, very, very, very excited about the prospects of getting a advanced table saw. What is this? Standing fan, water cooler, flower box, medium fountain. Okay, so just a couple of extra decorations. In addition to the evil decorations, that should make for a slightly easier time. What do we got? What do we got here? Ooh, okay. Bender music. We got Royal Emporium, and we've got Swikia. That is fine with me, and we need to hit 205,000. It's not actually that much. We have managed to devalue our opponents significantly. I wonder if we've got access to any new products. No new products yet. We need to unlock the medium category in research and development. What's the medium category? Is that here? That's decorations, specialized materials. Put one machine into overdrive no matter the cost in cogs. Double the speed of operations during one day. Okay, so that's just like the motivator. That's fine. What do we got here? Dig out the true potential of your workers, showing them for who they really want to be. Change worker appearance and increase stress endurance. Okay, so we can actually straight up get that right now, even though it's grayed out. Get a peek at your opponent's capabilities, strengths, and weaknesses. Corporate espionage. I like that idea. Get a better impact with these upgrades to your sabotage selection. And medium category. Next-gen sabotage products. I think it's upgraded workforce, right? Upgraded workforce. It's got to be. Okay, so I just got an achievement called cosplay. Which... Oh, look, they've all changed... They've all changed appearance. They are now all super duper evil looking, which I hope means that they're going to be able to work a little bit harder. Change worker appearance and increase stress endurance. All right, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see if that actually works, but hey ho. Okay, let's get a couple of additional haulers. Let's get 4 additional haulers. Let's get 2 additional haulers, 2 additional workers, and then 2 additional haulers yet again. Okay, so actually that's 4 additional haulers. But to be honest, I think that is absolutely a worthwhile investment. We're a little bit short on change at this moment in time, but you know that's not going to be an issue whatsoever. Anyway, the huge number of haulers that we now have should mean that it's going to be much easier to just get resources moved around. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, because it's pretty important that we actually get this gnome catcher program sorted. Yeah, we really need to get this sorted. I want to move this storage zone into the middle of the room, but I'm not going to do that until we have completely used up all of the materials here. So we're gonna do that in a little bit. It looks like we've fallen behind a little bit on the gnome catcher problem, on the gnome catcher mission, but that's fine, I guess. Woodworking specialists. We can get woodworking specialists now. So why don't we get a couple of people upgraded to woodworking specialists? Emily Miller, it's going to cost you $1,000 to upgrade to a woodworking specialist. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't think that we can prioritize woodworking specialists to work at these machines. And I do indeed think that only woodworking specialists can work at advanced machines. That is going to cost us 9 grand, though. It's going to cost us 9 grand to get set up. Good news is that we do have the opportunity to sell our tables at a slightly increased cost now. Bad news is that if we were to hold on, then we would get more. But unfortunately, I need to sell them right now, and that's indeed what I'm going to do. Okay, where is this? Why is this not happening? Why are we just not seeing any activity here? Is there just no activity happening? You're milling stuff. I wonder if we move that up to priority 5, if somebody's going to immediately get to work there. So does priority 5 actually mean highest priority? Is that the case? Am I just missing out on this? Put it up to priority 5 if that's the case then. Because we do need to we need to use the lathe a lot more than we're currently doing. That is pretty important. Also, this obstruction lens is, yeah, probably awful. Indeed it is. It's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Just go. Get to work. Get to work here. Come on. Come on, you lazy so-and-sos. Okay. Let's keep him up on 4. I'm really not convinced that priority makes altogether too much of a difference. But we're going to give it a shot. Okay. Let's put everything into overdrive. Because I am determined to meet Bladh's expectations. Or at least his minimum expectations. Yeah, there's no challenges at the moment, but that's completely fine. Okay, let's see if we can try and torpedo Royal Emporium. Royal Emporium. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I would like to go in here and increase this to like... Ah, okay, so there's a higher minimum amount required for sabotage now, which is quite interesting. We'll need to consider that. We'll need to consider that carefully. There we go. Get to work there. Okay. Good stuff. And 9 grand, that is the amount that we're really after in order to buy our advanced table saw. So we're gonna try and continue to push that. Why is everyone just like running out of mood so quickly? Okay. Ditch this as a storage zone. Ditch this as a storage zone. Move this plant around here a little bit. I'm sick and tired of people having issues getting to the break room. So instead, let's move all of this stuff out of here. Let's get it moved into another storage room. There we go. Move that up to 4 as well. See if that makes any difference. Okay, let's get that table dispatched. Yeah, we don't really have much capability to make money at this moment in time, which is very concerning, in fact. Very, very, very concerning. Okay. Keep lathing, keep lathing, keep lathing, keep lathing. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Motivator. Let's get the motivator in here. Excellent. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan for how to operate a nice, efficient woodworking room. Basically, we've got, or I hope that we will have a situation where we're able to get a shelf in the middle here, and the shelf is going to supply all of the machines. I'd say what I could do. Let's move half of this entry to here. It's going to be slower, but it's going to mean that we can actually get stuff done. Split half of this. Move that to there. There we go. Get some additional lathing done just to get us ahead of the curve here. There we go. There we go. It seems like the gnome catcher project has been switched up a gear, which is excellent. Right, we don't need to do final assembly of the gnome catcher. Do we need to glue it? We don't need to glue it. Oh, it's just evil assembled. Okay. And to be fair, there is a lot of evil assembly that needs to be done here. We are in overdrive. We are definitely in overdrive. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for metal rods. Metal rods are made here, if I'm not mistaken, but we should already have a whole bunch of metal rods. It's probably just a little bit of a pain in the backside to store them. So we'll extend that out a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, I still think that we're low on haulers, to be honest. I still think that we are super duper low on haulers. Or at least the haulers need to do a little bit more in order to make everything work properly. Look at that. Gnome catchers, we're just not able to make as many as we want to. just going a lot more slowly than I originally anticipated. And then it gets taken over here. Is that final assembly? Oh, we need to do final assembly into the gnome catcher. I see. Yeah, I think batch producing these things would make a much bigger difference. Let's also just make sure that we've got as much space as we need to have here to store all of the goods locally. Because that is the main problem. That is the main problem, is that we're just not able to store all of the goods locally here. And that's creating a huge amount of problems. Yeah. So I think we need to really consider where we have our evil buildings in order to ensure that we are not having people walk in all over the base in order to get to certain areas. We got a couple of idle operators and a couple of idle haulers, actually. Let's order some tables. Let's order some tables. Let me do that through the market mode here. There we go. 10 tables, sure. We'll do that right now. And then we'll also try our best to... Where the heck is the wood? There are bits of wood over here. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so we need to get a shelf. We need to get a shelf set up over here. There is no other way to say it. We need to get a shelf here. And to be honest, we also probably need a second evil assembler. Having a single evil assembler is highly suboptimal, I would suggest. Highly suboptimal. Doesn't look like the reduced stress of our workforce has made much of a difference. Disappointingly, anyway. There we go. We're gonna max this out, by the way. We're gonna max it out as soon as Bladh tries to come and collect his gnome catching stuff. Okay. Keep on going. We've also just got a big backlog of stuff that probably shouldn't be in this area. Stuff for the assembly of the carnivore plant. But also, we just need another evil assembler, right? We just need another evil assembler. It's just that simple. And we need shelving units in this room. Yeah. Okay. Let's get that fixed up. Cool. Keep on going. I really just don't know if it's priority 1 or priority 5 that we should be prioritizing it as. Is there a little... Don't trust estimations. Use overdrive with care. Yeah, zone priority. Priority rating can be set. The higher the priority number it is, then the more important your workers will consider it. Okay, so this is like priority 5 then. The evil assembler is priority 5. So just get it done. Oh no. Bladh has come and he's gonna be sorely disappointed. Yeah, I'm really sorry, bud. We don't actually have anything. Which is a bit of a shame. Very, very sorry. But we don't have anything. Okay. Let's bump up the priority a little bit on everything that we require. We're close to bankruptcy, minus 5,000, and we're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in a little bit of a pickle. That's okay though. We can always liquidate some of our assets if indeed that is required. What do we want to do with our evil points? Decorations, corporate espionage. Give me corporate espionage. I don't know what we've got the opportunity to do here, but sign me up. Learn about this opponent once a day. Okay. What is this? Resistance level. Okay, well, great. Let's go for this then. Let's get rid of some of this junk. We need to sell some tables. That is a hot priority. An absolute priority right now. And we need to go for just a general reorganization of the woodworking room. Not to mention the fact that the evil assembler does, frankly, need to be need to be doubled. Okay. Let's get one table delivered, so we'll at least return to profitability. That's fine. The good news is that our factory is close to working at 100% efficiency. It's close. It's close. Everyone is busy. There's always something happening, which is real nice. We get a couple more tables, we'll be good. Okay. How happy is this room? Mood 17. We can sell some of these. Let's sell that. Sell that. Cool. Okay. So we'll get both of those sold. And in combination with the additional tables that we are going to build in just a second, I'm sure we will be able to very quickly turn a profit. That's what I hope anyway. Let's get you moved into the corner over here. Excellent. Let's get that shortened. And let's get this moved over here. And then this moved into there. And then you can also be allocated to that station and that station too. Excellent. Then we will ditch this zone right here. Excellent. And what do you know? I think that's good. I think that is very, very good. Shorten that a little bit. Nice. Okay. Sabotage has been completed. Excellent. What can we do with these gnome catchers? Unfortunately, we just do not have the ability to sell them on the open market. Disappointingly, I'm not gonna do any more of Bladh's challenges. On the contrary, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in being fooled into a false sense of security again. No, I'm gonna take sabotage a little bit slower. We're gonna take it easy. There we go. Add some gnome catchers. Sure, let's go for that. Let's go for that. Let's just try and get rid of some of this evil apparatus. And maybe it'll make a difference. Okay, so this needs to be priority 5. It needs to be emptied pretty darn quickly. Let's get this lathe moved around the corner. Excellent. And this, honestly, can be deleted. Doesn't need to be a storage zone. This zone over here needs to be emptied at priority 4, as that is quite important. We have 3 haulers that are free. They shouldn't be free, though. Cool. Alright, table assembly is going well. Very, very well, in fact. Very, very, very well. Okay, deliver a couple more of those. Let's plan some more, and we'll execute as soon as we have the cash. We are close to the ground in terms of our finances. We really, really are. We are very, very close to the ground. I wonder if it's worth making some slightly cheaper ducks or something, you know? Some toy food. Toy food is going downhill. Toy food is going downhill. But what about still giving it a shot? 5, 3 bits of toy food. Okay. Let's at least go in on toy food for a little while. And also, mood over here is pretty bad. There we go. Okay, so that's potentially part of the problem. That mood in the assembly area is consistently making people more tired more quickly. Okay. Excuse me? I thought you still had plenty of HP left. That's okay. We'll get that moved over to there, and we'll just do some legs on here. There we go. Excellent. Okay, continue with assembly, please. This. Yeah, I'm gonna assemble in here as well. because we still have not hit the mood requirement for that room, so we're just going to have to stack up a few more bonuses and whatnot. It's not ideal, but it's far from the worst. Okay, deliver more tables. We did indeed get some toy food arriving, which is great. Let's sell off a couple of additional tables. I honestly think that tables are probably our best chance to make money here. Yeah, so let's plan a couple more tables, and let's get 15. Let's batch produce them. Let's batch produce them, so that means, you know, 750 bucks worth of outgoings. Remember, we can take losses down to minus 5,000, which is still absolutely categorically fine. This needs to be repaired and also turned off. Yeah, turn off overdrive. Repaired. Excellent. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, I really don't think that we're going to have too much of a problem. Let's see if we can try and hold on to our tables now. How long till the market refreshes? It's 2 days. 2 days to hold on until we can actually sell some products. Yeah, it's gonna be dicey. We're gonna want to make sure that we sell the plastic as soon as we can, because the price is just gonna deteriorate. In fact, I might even see if we can try and plan a little bit more if I sell the plastic right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that we're gonna have a problem, to be honest. It's just a question of, you know, we could be in a slightly better position. Price of skis. Price of skis looks good, actually. The demand and price for skis looks very, very good. It is a pretty intensely metal process. 200 bucks. 200 bucks. And the styling just ain't good enough. Styling just ain't good enough. We could use painted skis. That just about does it, and that's quite cheap, actually. Okay, let's do this. Welding station. We don't really have a bespoke welding station, but that's okay. Plastic injection. Final assembly. Okay, let's buy as many skis as we possibly can. So at least we're trying to leverage a good number of our machines at the same time. I think that that's quite important that we do that. Okay, we'll get all of our toy food out of here, and we may return to toy food at some point in the future, but you know, for now I think it's probably fine. Right, and not to mention the fact that we are still continuing to make tables, except these tables are going to be batched properly this time, which is pretty darn important. Okay, better selection of materials. Do we want to get a better selection of materials? What's the downside, right? What's the downside? Double the speed of operations during one day. I feel like that would actually make it a difference. Enable special missions? I'm excited about special missions. I'm very keen. Very keen to do some special missions. The metalworking station, honestly, we could do with getting a specific weld station. That would be good to do. But let's also see if we can try and continue to force down the price of my opponent. Okay. They've got quite a high level of resistance here, so we're gonna need to throw, you know, a substantial amount of resources at the problem. But still, that's worthwhile to do, I think. Okay, a little bit down the hole, but that's okay. That's okay. Price of skis is going up. Price of skis is going up, and we are ready for the price of skis to go up. Price of toy food is coming down, so we're not working on that. The price of tables is also going up, and so that is gonna be great for us. Okay, tables are set to be assembled first, but we've got, I think, all of the components required to do some ski stuff. Let me actually just move some skis above square table assembly here, so that at least we alternate between building skis or building tables. How long before the market refreshes? 44 hours. We can sell tables now if we want to. Likewise, skis. It's just we're gonna get a better price in the future. So I kind of wanna hold off. Let's get this repaired. Let's get this repaired. Wonderful. How are we doing welding the ski bindings? Not well. Not well, to be honest. Not well. It's taken some time. It's taken some time. Okay. Move that back to there. Move that back to there. Yeah, let's get some skiing assembly done right now. Just to sort of, I don't know, hedge our bets a little bit. And let's get the motivator in place in the woodworking room here. Excellent. Okay, minus 2,000, minus 2,000. We're close to bankruptcy. We're close to bankruptcy. But that has never stopped me before. Okay, who are we going to go after next? Swikia, you are now in my sights. There we go. Get all of those, and we'll get some more evil products dispatched, which is excellent. I don't suppose Bladh has got a little bit of cash for me, just, I don't know, down the back of his couch or something. I doubt it, unfortunately. Also, why the heck are you moving so far? Yeah, why are you walking all the way over there? That shouldn't be the case. Anyway, can we hold out until the market refreshes? Maybe. Maybe is the answer to that question. Maybe. I'm gonna deliver 8. I'm gonna deliver my 8 tables now. I'm gonna deliver my 8 tables now. We'll just go for it. We'll hold out. We'll hold out on skis. We'll hold out on skis. How about that? I'm just very, very conscious of the fact that we don't really want to run into any massive financial issues. Yeah. Okay. That is good. But yeah, you know, a sustained period of time in the market where we're not manufacturing the hot new product is gonna mean that we're gonna run out of money. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation, unfortunately. Let's plan some more skis. Let's plan some more skis. I think skis still offer us the best value for money. It's these ski bindings that really trouble me. That's the real problem. 25% efficiency. It's just not good enough. Just not good enough. Can we get a welding station? Is that a thing that we can actually do? Not yet. We need one more research point. One more basic research point, and that'll get us across the line. So that would be good if we could get that done. Look at all these ski bindings. Yeah, this metalworking station really just is not covering itself in glory right now. You know, at minimum, we could probably do with getting another metalworking station. That would maybe go some way to alleviating some of the problems. Either that or maybe just, I don't know, turning away from skis for a while and perhaps thinking about assembling some tables. How much are we gonna make? How much are we gonna make when our skis are all done? I mean, not much. The price of skis is still less than the price of a square table. And we do have better woodworking machines. Yeah, maybe we've backed the wrong horse in this one. Maybe it should be tables all the way. The game does recommend skis, though. That is the defense of my actions. But still, I think, looking at it, we would probably be best placed to just double down on the table front. But that's okay. That's okay. 17 hours until the market refresh. I'm going to skip forward so that we're going to hit that hopefully slightly quicker. I'm a little bit worried about the fact that occasionally we do have a couple of people who are doing nothing. Does kind of worry me. I don't like it when people do nothing. Inefficiency is not good. Okay. 10 hours, 8 hours and counting. We're gonna be just fine. We're gonna be absolutely fine. And as soon as we get there, we're gonna hopefully make all of our money back, and we're gonna be able to buy a whole bunch of brand new equipment and brand new tables and stuff, and it's gonna be excellent. Okay, move this to here. Move this to here. Yeah. So there we go. We'll do the table assembly real quick, just whilst we're waiting. There we go. And there we go. Okay, market is refreshed. First of all, how are we doing in terms of value against these competitors? Not bad, actually. Not bad. In fact, we managed to torpedo both Swikia and Royale Emporium. Let's immediately get all of our tables sold, and also all of our skis sold. Market share competition. Swikia is actually competing with me on these skis here, which I'm a little bit unhappy about, but that's okay. Let's get everything loaded up and out of here. And then let's build tables. Tables. If Swikia want to compete on skis, then so be it. I am going to build the best gosh darn tables that the world has ever seen. Let's do this. 20 tables. 20 whole tables for a grand. Let's absolutely categorically do that. Okay. Let's get all of the brand new materials. And let's get going. I really want to buy an advanced table saw. That would be my dream. That would be my dream. Okay. Yeah, we need to get this wood board moved over. I'm not happy with the fact that we still have the wood board set up over here. But that's not necessarily a problem. Okay, let's see if we can try and take out... What is this? Is it... Ban their music. Okay, fine. We'll try and target ban their music. We're probably going to want to get more materials. Yeah, we'll get some evil gnomes. Sure, we'll get 20 of them as well. Yeah, 200 bucks of material costs. It gives people something to do, right? Gives people something to do. Quite happy to pay that price. Okay, and then let's get these entries sent to the back of the queue. And then let's get that sent to the back of the queue. And that sent to the back of the queue. So at least we can start work on the table assembly process at some point soon. Also, how much did it cost for a cat? Purring cat on pillow. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that. So 1,000 bucks. It's a big price to pay. However, the reason that I wanted to do that was to specifically get this gluing machine moved in here, so that we can also link it to this stockpile, and therefore all of our woodworking should hopefully be able to get done in this area, which means it's just a case of moving everything to final assembly, and then we're sorted basically. What's up? A machine exploded. That's okay. Just a paint station. And to be fair, we haven't looked at repair conditions for a while. There we go. Get everything repaired that needs to be repaired. And once again, you know, we're close to the edge in terms of bankruptcy, but, you know, when has that ever stopped me before? Keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. Good stuff. Yeah, this definitely seems to be working a lot faster now, which is great. Gnomes too. We're gonna send gnomes on this expedition. which is excellent. I don't think that we want to survive until the next market cycle, honestly. Just let's get rid of these skis. Let's not compete on skis. Let's compete on tables. Let's go hard down woodworking. The problem with going hard into woodworking, by the way, is that it does mean that we are at the mercy of, you know, the couple of products that are on the market. So we're probably going to be doing very, very well in, you know, in a couple of minutes. We're going to be doing really, 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 really well once we sell all of these tables. But after that, after the tables have sort of depressed in value a little bit, that's going to be the problem. That is going to be the problem. Also, how much does this machine sell for if I wanted to sell it? I can't do that quite yet. Okay. I just, I ask because I would quite like to get either another one or sell it to perhaps get the more advanced one. That would be very, very good indeed. Okay, my opponents, we'll talk a little bit about that in a second. What do we got here? New challenge contract. The challenge contracts are hard. The challenge contracts are very, very hard. Not just because, you know, they give you a short period of time to do quite a lot. Just drop the motivator there. But also because, you know, they require a lot of pretty advanced machinery. Also, I should have mentioned, we've got the medium market here. What do we want to... Do we want to do something with that? The price doesn't look altogether great on any of these, to be honest. Yeah, okay, it's a good thing that I haven't looked at the medium market, because there is a lot of competition in the medium market. Like, holy cow, there's a lot of competition there. Yeah, I think steering well clear of that would probably be for the best, at least for the foreseeable future. Let's get this repaired. Good stuff. We're still doing a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff in the woodworking room. Also, is this area... Yeah, this area is still positive. We got 44 mood in this area. People are freaking loving working in the woodwork shop, which is excellent. Skis, can we sell any other skis? No. We can sell tables, though. We can sell tables, and sell tables we shall do. Look at the price of this. Look at the price of it. We don't know what the demand is going to be. It's going to be less, but... Yeah. Okay. 30 tables. Let's go 30 tables. As soon as we have the cash, let's absolutely do it. We're just going to be selling tables as quickly as we possibly can. Excellent. Look at that. Okay. Immediate order for 30 tables. Good stuff. What about getting another table saw? Another table saw or another band saw would be good. Or another scroll saw. Should I say, it would be good. But I don't think that we can really justify that at this moment in time. On the contrary, let's see if we can try and deploy some haunted gnomes. There we go. Let's get rid of these gnomes. Let's get rid of these carnivorous plants. Let's just get rid of absolutely everything. And hopefully we're going to be able to move up the rankings a little bit. That's the plan, anyway. Go. This shelf is looking good. Dare I suggest that we perhaps might need to expand this a little bit. We'll enlarge the storage zone so that it's a little bit easier for... Okay, can't shrink it that much. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Good stuff. Any additional skis? Yeah, skis we just are not making any progress on skis, which is a bit of a pain, but that's fine. Getting a secondary gluing station would probably be pretty good, although that's not really what's holding us up right now. It's this scroll saw which is holding us up right now. Let's allocate some of the jobs to the billboard so that they can be done on the woodworking benches. Even if it is at 25% speed, it's still probably fine. We just have so many legs to cut. You know, we have 4 legs for each and every table. So it naturally takes a slightly longer period of time. But again, that's it's not the end of the world. And we can just about endure that. Also, do we have another research point? Oh, we got some evil points. We got some evil points. Nice. What is this? Next-gen sabotage products. More sabotage. Enable special missions. More decorations. Better selection of materials. I think I'll take double the speed of operations during one day. Select the machine to get an unnatural boost. Oh, so it's just one machine. What do we think it should be? What do we think it should be? Because I'm not really sure that there's any... Oh, I'll tell you what. This machine right here. That's the one. I know that it's not super efficient, but, you know. One whole day of... Oh, is there just one ski binding left? I gotta make more skis if that's the case then. I gotta make more skis. Let's get 12 more skis. Okay. That's at least something for the machine to do. Getting this machine overdrove. Yeah, should make a little bit of a difference, I think. Get that repaired. Excellent. And we'll get some of these skis assembled and sold. There's not really any rush to get anything out the door, given that we know the price is going to increase next market cycle. The only reason that we really need to get stuff out the door is because we need the money. Our cash flow is particularly poor at this moment in time. Let's get that repaired as well. Alright. 3,000 bucks of skis. Where the heck did all these skis come from? I frankly don't know where, but I'm very, very glad that they came out of somewhere. Let's get all 9 pairs of skis delivered. What is this? Sabotage. Excuse me? The metalwork? Was that the metalworking station? Did somebody sabotage me? Little old me? I simply don't believe it. I simply don't believe it. Okay. Get the repair done as soon as the ski binding is made. Okay, excellent. Honestly, I think when the market refreshes, I think that we might be in the territory of outflanking all of our opponents. What's our company value? 142,000. We ain't far off this. We ain't far off this at all. No, we're in a good place, actually. We're in a very, very good place. Also, we got 15 tables that can immediately be deployed. I'm going to plan some products, and I'm going to plan 30 more tables. You know, I'm doubling down on tables here, folks. I am doubling down on tables. Are we going to be able to survive until the market refreshes? Probably not. Probably not. It would be nice if we were able to, but I somehow suspect that we probably will not be able to. We're going to get this repaired, and let's reallocate some more jobs to other woodworking benches, just to make sure that we've got a good flow. We also could do with another shelf over here. I wonder if it's worth moving this shelf from the export zone, because usually, in my experience anyway, export products are better tended to just sort of sit on the floor, as opposed to sitting anywhere else, because they don't really work on shelves. Can I move this? No, you don't want to. You don't want to be moved right up there. Okay, fine. There we go. Excellent. Okay. So we'll go as far as we can here. 33 hours until the market refreshes. Got plenty of skis as well. Competing on skis. Are we worried about skis? We're not worried about skis. Swikia is competing for the product, but that's fine. I wonder if it's worth us sort of fiddling with the queue a little bit just to make sure that we've got a couple of skis manufactured. I never like to go all in on a single product. If we go all in on a single product, then the volatility is too high. It's too high. It's too darn high. Okay. 5,000, negative 5,000 bucks. We're still within acceptable parameters. Still within acceptable parameters there. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can manufacture some skis. It'd be good if we could sell a couple of skis. Because I think the increase in the price of skis is not going to be anywhere near as significant as the increase in the price of tables. So selling tables right now would be premature, but we need to sell something, because otherwise we're going to be dangerously close to that negative 5,000 territory. So let's sell our skis as they are assembled here, just to sort of stay afloat. There we go. Deliver more skis. Wonderful. We're actually remarkably close to hitting the next level, funnily enough. There we go. Okay, so that takes us to negative 2,500 bucks. You know, in terms of orbital potato, that's actually remarkably good. That's remarkably good. Get a repair on both of those. Let's swap some additional tasks over to the workbench. This is still fine. The table saw is really, really quick. Look at the number of tables that we're about to sell. The only problem is that I don't know what the demand is going to be next time. Why don't we sell some of our tables now? Why don't we sell some of our tables now? Let's sell 20 tables now. Let's sell 20 tables now. We hit a big level up as well, which is good. I don't know if this demand means 0 necessarily, because that could potentially be a problem. Also, this bar stool. Metal production level 1 in order to unlock. Yeah, I don't think that this necessarily means that the demand is going to go to 0. It just means that the demand is going to be less. So we'll hedge our bets. We'll hedge our bets, and we'll sell some tables right now. Also, unlocking metal production. Yeah, that's a must. We kind of need to do that right now. Assembly specialists, additional materials, not required. Thank you. Let's get metal working. Brilliant. Okay, so that gives us a welding station. Brilliant. We talked about how useful one of those would be, as well as a huge amount of other bits and bobs. A metal lathe, an abrasive saw, a plasma cutter, a form press, and a metal bender. Very, very, very handy indeed. Okay, and we got 11 grand there, so that puts us in a really, really, really nice position. A really, really nice position indeed. Okay, everything else I think we can just sort of hold on to until the market refreshes. We'll also see if we overtake some of our competitors. I think that there is a significant opportunity for us to do that. And perhaps we could get Bladh on the phone again telling us how good we are at being evil, or something like that. That would be real nice indeed. Okay. Come on then, video game. What do you got for me? 6 minutes until changeover. Let's freaking go. All right. Okay. I think the phone call signifies that indeed we got a phone call. Splendid, my apprentice. You've beaten all the opponents I sent your way with ease so far, but now is where the real fun starts. To beat the next 3 rivals, you'll need to get started on even more advanced products and ramp up your sabotage efforts even further. Do not let this progress get over your head, though. You still have far to go in order to reach a splendid level of evilness I have. Hey! Advancement achieved. All markets, sections, and products are available. Top-tier opponents require highly effective sabotages. You can buy out other companies for fun and long-term profit. Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so what is this here? Bankrupt. You need more liquid funds to make this purchase. 43k in order to buy out this opponent here. I am interested, but can I not steal what they've got instead? Okay, how many products? 37 products. Brilliant. Let's sell all of these tables right now. We're probably going to be able to hit this demand fully, so I would anticipate that we'll be able to make as much money from tables as we possibly can over the course of this quarter. Right, motivator. Let's get the motivator down over there. Crazy overdrive machine. Don't think that we can get the crazy overdrive machine. Not quite yet. 4 additional research points. What's this? Particle manipulator. Okay. Unlock technicians and super haulers. Very cool. And worker cap. Parts and resources. Might take parts and resources, to be honest. What does that get us? I don't think that that got us anything else here, if I'm not mistaken. I think that this, yeah, I think that this gives us the eco timber and the posh wood. So that's pretty nice. Let's also sell off some of our skis. There's no reason not to sell that stuff off. Motivationally, looks like the team is doing very, very well. Yeah, we're gonna need to buy you. We're gonna continue to drive the price of this establishment down. Oh, we need to spend like 20 or maybe even 25 products to start devaluing some of these people, even the lower tier as well. So what do we got? Emma Husk, Not Norway, and Incognito Inc., who we know from the previous. Oh, we can actually buy out anyone. Yeah, we can actually straight up buy out anyone here, as long as we have the cash. So it's just about devaluing them enough to take them over. Very, very, very cool indeed. Okay. Well, let's get all of our stuff sold, shall we? And then let's see if we can try and find another product. The thing is, making an acoustic guitar might very well be an option for us. Or an electric guitar. Acoustic guitar is gonna take off. How difficult is it to make an acoustic guitar? On the cheap. On the cheap. Not immediately in love with this process here. We're gonna need, what is that? Advanced detailing, and that's also advanced detailing. Advanced milling machine. That's gonna cost us 8 grand. It's gonna cost us 8 grand. Do we want to move into the acoustic guitar business? It's maybe a sensible idea. I'm just sort of thinking of products that we know are gonna go up. Demand of tall drawers is gonna go up, but it's also a problem because we're gonna be competing with Bender Music if we decide to do that. So I think maybe our best bet is to go into acoustic guitars. Yeah, I think that this is good. It also means that we are forced to buy a new bit of equipment, which is also kind of useful. Let's do it. I know it's gonna be expensive. I know it's gonna be expensive, but we'll do it nonetheless. Okay. Acoustic guitar. Let's go. The rest of the cutting process is actually fairly easy. Glue there, assemble right over there. How many do we need? Yeah, there's a lot of profit to be made here. 20? Let's get 20. Sure. Skis. Sell skis. Tables. How many tables do we have? We've got exactly 0 tables at this moment in time. We're still waiting for a couple of tables to come through. But that is fine. It's good news. It's good news on the machine front. Getting more machines is definitely good. Do we want to maybe consider like holding a little bit more liquid capital to ensure that we can try and buy out a company? I don't know if that's something that we do actually want to do. Yeah, are we making much progress on this here? We've got a lot of leg operations to go. Move a couple of them over here then instead, eh? There we go. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, we need to get more scroll saws as well. More scroll saws definitely seem like a priority. Certainly, I'm a little bit happier with the way that this room is operating, though. Like, the happiness levels are good, not great, mind you. We could maybe tweak that a little bit. I don't know. A standing fan, honestly, is probably going to be enough. Let's not go over the top here. A standing fan would be great. And there is a little bit of activity here. Let's ditch this zone. Yeah, ditch the zone there. which hopefully means that it's going to be a little bit easier to navigate in this room, which is quite important. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, looking very, very good. Very, very good indeed. The whole system is working exactly as I planned. And you know what? We're benefiting for it. We are, you know, we've got 20 units of tables left to assemble. We're currently just working on the tabletops, or we will be working on the tabletops at some point soon. And then we will be ready. We will be ready to sabotage the top tier of opponents, which is wonderful, actually. It's very, very nice indeed. I'm very, very much looking forward to sabotaging Incognito Inc. I mean, they look like they are ripe for disruption, so to speak. If I was in big tech, that's exactly what I would say. I'm not, so I'm not going to say that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Little Big Workshop, Evil Inc. It's been a really great fun time. As I say, thanks as ever to all the fantastic Patreon support over at patreon.com/shopwithpotato. Thanks to Banana Nana, Aurelio, and C Senpai for being the 3 $25+ plus tier patrons. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.